Well, I think we'll start working on pathways by making one to this monument. The 150 subscribers, all you mysterious ones out there. Okay, and I think we'll just link it up to this pathway that's going to come through here. I've already gone through and laid out where the path is going. But I also need to kind of design a bit of a path. So I think for now, we'll just do, for right here, we'll just do something like this. Maybe we'll go over this way. Okay, and then kind of link it up right here. I'm going to cut in behind here and just kind of, I'm not going to do a whole lot. One of the things I am going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this in here just for something different. And I might, while we're near the lake, go ahead and put in a little bit of packed mud. And then of course a lot of it is just going to be regular path. And there we go. The other thing I'll probably do is just throw some of these bushes in from time to time. I know they're not really bushes, but I think they will accent. I think that'll work nicely. The other thing we need to work on is lighting. Let's see, I think this goes up here to this one. So we'll just do a little bit more of, add that in, we'll put a little bit of this, especially since it's a horsey area, right? And of course we're gonna add just one or two of these funky bushes from time to time. And that'll help kind of show us where our pathways are. We'll use a little bit more of this where I have the horses. We'll just do one there. Just so you're, you know, when you're a little out of sight of one, you get the next one, right? Something like that. So put one there, and we'll just kind of keep going that way. Matter of fact, I should probably make a little, and then over here we'll definitely have a bit more of the mud and packed mud, because that only makes sense, right? We'll just leave that flower there. And that kind of works very well with that cherry log. I like the way that's working. Get a few of those there, especially if there's a stream along the side here. That'll work really nicely. Kind of want to try and leave those ferns alone though. So just do a few more path blocks in here. And also a little bit of coarse dirt. Don't worry, I have plenty of shovels from the mod farm. Okay, so now we know the look we're going for here. Guys, do you mind? We will do something like that. And now we have the look we're going for. Now, when it comes to the lighting, I'm going to want some that's more functional and some that's a touch more decorative. I want to get this up past these trees. Yes, I want it that way. There we go. Okay, so let's do it there. Yes, that's what I want. I have a ton of dirt scaffolding here. Ow. To go like that. So I actually need these to go down one, which I think will fix part of my issue. Yeah, and then I can put those there. Trapdoors can go there. Ow. Ow. Okay, and then do there. That come out the way I wanted it to. Not precisely. I don't like those. Obviously it doesn't seem like, it seems like it needs a bit better support right here, so maybe we'll just do this and that. Maybe we'll do 2 of those. Instead of this, we will go back to the stairs like that, and that should help. This does not give out a ton of light. I am aware of that, but it'll look pretty cool. Hopefully. You don't really see the light that much. Well, that's one form of lighting, and I want to do maybe a couple with a crimson, but I just want to dot those around here or there. I don't want many of those. What I do want to try is something more along the lines of this. Let's see if I can get this to come out right. So if I do this here and this here, let's see if we do that. Let's do that a little differently. Let's switch up and put these under there. I like that a little bit better. And maybe we'll do a little something like that. I don't think it's perfect to what I had in mind, but it's close. It's kind of close. Right here would be good for the next one. Oh, right, I did that wrong. I need a block behind you there. There we are. I can put you there. Did the other one like that. I'm wondering if I can get away with something like that on this one. Oh, I actually really like that. What I might do is actually just kind of leave that backside like that, and we get a bit of a double whammy, right? Let's do it like that. There we go. And then like that. Maybe if we throw just that one in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Okay, so we got a couple of our dudes. I like that there. Yeah, I like the way that came out. Okay, so we're gonna continue the path in this direction. It's gonna come over here, meet up here. There we go. And then come through here. Up to here, and I think a good place to have one of these. So I might have to raise it by 2 for the mule. So if that's the case, what I'm going to want to do is something like, let's do that. Let's put that there. Okay, then we can go with this. And I guess I need the full block there as well, just to make it. I'm going to try something like that. I wonder if I do that, something like this. I think if we do something like this, and this, and then that puts those the same height, which is usually not as good. Okay, let's just do that. Go ahead and do this. If I do that instead, it'll look awkward if I do it that way. Can't get up there yet. Okay. Oh, I knew I was going to fall eventually. Ah, yeah, I want to. Oh, I know what I can do. Fall. If I can get back up here. There we go. No, we'll do this. That should make it look a little different there. Matter of fact, from the top, we can make it look better as well and do that. Do that. That should be alright. We have to do that. Oh yeah, that helps. It does feel off center, but it's only one block over actually. Okay, so that means I just need something over here to make it feel bigger, right? There's a wall there. Oh yeah, That looks better. And then actually if I do something like this, kind of looks more like coming out the wall a little bit. I think we'll just go with that over here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's take our tools. So over here by the lake, I think we're gonna go with this old fella. I'm gonna do it this way. Fill some of that back in. I know that I like that. What if we do here? Well, I wonder if walls would help. It still feels too sticky outy. So maybe do something like this instead. Yep. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Now from this side, yeah, I want to change things up a little bit over here for sure. Okay, so we got a wall there. Do I want to do that or I want to do it over the eyes? You look like you're cut off, my friend. That's okay. I think I can live with that. I do want to probably do something like that. There we go. Okay, all that rain has definitely made sure that I need to put something in more lighting in over here by the lake. Tried fishing a little bit. You know, that just was a little shaky. What I am gonna do though is add a fella thing, whatever you call these creatures. I'm gonna have, let's see, so if we do that, maybe like, there we go. Maybe on the sides. And then, because I think this guy needs to be a little bit special because of where he's located, we'll add a little bit more. How are we looking? Weird. Not good enough. I think the eyes are not in the best place. So, let me alter where those are. What we'll do instead is have an eye here. Let's put you there. Alright, and then we'll do that. Let's just do that. That won't work. Okay, I think this is a bit much. So I think we should do something like this instead. Which means I'm probably gonna have to do something about those. That looks awkward. Let's do this. Let's change those to walls. Full block there. That might do it. I think that does it. I actually need to sleep, but I can't do it with all these guys here. So let me take care of this. I like that there. Maybe they're double-sided eyes. From over here. Yeah, that looks better. I'm not doing one on the other side for now because I am probably going to move the enchanting setup over into there. Back in here, for reference, this is just above the lake. We're gonna put one of these boys. And I'm using pumpkins this time. And I want this to stick out a little bit. So maybe we'll do that this time. Could do. Only problem is the that blends in with the dirt a little bit. Let's actually get rid of you. Yeah, I don't like that part. Looks like he's sticking his tongue out. Yeah, that's a little better. Don't like that. Oh, I have a wall on that side, that's why. There we go. Might go ahead and extend that as well so it's matching. Do this. Just have to get rid of that if I do that. And probably that. My problem is that those both work the same. So let's make them different somehow. There we go. What if I just get rid of this entirely? Or since I have that there, let's do that. Oh, there. I love how something accidentally works perfectly. Looks like he's reaching out a little bit. We're here by this fallen log in this little hole. You on the top, put you like that, and then could do a little of this. Okay, like this so far. You know, on second thought, I got so many normal pumpkins over there, I probably ought to switch these out. I kind of like that. That one's kind of sneaky looking in. I want to try one more different one. I'm going to move it a little further away. I guess we'll try it right here. See how this works. Let's go 3 high and go the wrong way. Place it the right way. Like a full block. And then that. Oh no, I need to go higher. Go and put one there. Let's see if I can get this to look the way I'm hoping it'll look. Yeah, I don't like that. We're taking this one all the way down. So we should have a hand holding a lamp. And if I've done that correctly, or you can think of a way to improve it, leave me a comment. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're at it if you like the way we're going and you want to see more. Also, you'll notice I've actually lined out the pathway a little bit more. Let me see if I can get a little height and show you how we're doing. Let's try a quick overview. Now, of course, we have our mountain cabin, and we have the stair path coming down from there, and it'll cut down and go through. There's a little bit of a gap here. You can see where I've been growing trees down there over to this mountain pass we created. And from there, we're actually going to have a ring that basically goes all the way around Sweet Hollow. That same path is, from the cabin is linked up to the fishing hut. It'll come down where the enchantment area is by the big sword. Thanks, Rain. And we'll cut over here by where we have the hanging lantern, and it cuts on up through there and goes across over to there. There's a bit of a side path over to an overhang there. And I think we have both a main thoroughfare that comes straight up to the standing stones, and then we have the side path here. And there's a couple of ways into this raised hollow where I guess the town center would probably be. It's not really the center of town, but we'll put the town hall there. There's a connecting path here. There's one that goes from this side, I think from each 4 sides. So there's one that kind of curves around and goes that way. And then there's one that comes right out the front and connects over to, I think, both paths. And of course, on this back side, there is a path that leads all the way around to the village. And maybe we'll run through it real quick on the ground level, and you can get a different viewpoint. It's hard to see if you had to clear out all the trees. I've just lined out the paths. Okay, well, with the rain, it looks like we might be able to finally get a fantastic fishing rod. Let's name this thing Fantastic Caster. Whoops. The Fantastic Caster. There we go. Cool. There we go. That grabs our place of honor right there. Let me show you the pathways from the regular perspective. Now, you should be familiar with the pathway coming down from the mountain cabin, going by the stables. But what we're going to do instead, and it will go off up that way a little bit as well. Actually, probably through here rather than up. But cut back through here. And you can see we go over to where I've already done the lighting, well, the entrance lighting to the tunnel, and ignore my handiwork there. And then we're going to take the path down here. I'm going to keep the fallen log. It's really cool. And we'll put stairs in when we need it, but we're going to cut through here. This basically cuts right through to the fishing cabin. Just so you can see where this goes. Just cuts right back through and reconnects over here. And then we circle around. There's a nice straight way through here. We're actually going to cut up by the bees. This is the side entrance to the town hall area. It was easier than going out directly straight to cut to the backside over here. Not opposed to going a little bit in that direction, but it may be more problematic. I don't know what happened here. I can only assume it was a creeper. And we continue on the back side here, circling around. And then we have a direct path pretty much right straight up to between those standing stones there. This basically is going to circle the back side of town hall through a little woody area. I'm going to try and keep as many trees as possible, but I want to keep this available for horse and donkey use, so it's got to be decently high and wide. And then as we circle around, see, now we're on this side of the standing stones. There is a pathway that, oops, did I miss one? I probably did. That is supposed to connect through all the way over and go straight up there. I think I did do a side one, but it's not, oh, maybe I just didn't finish. Well, no time like the present. Alright, there we go. I did keep in mind that I didn't want it to be perfectly straight. Alright, we're going to cut through here. Okay, this is actually going to take us up the hill a ways and sort of crawl along this mountainside. You can see the direction it goes up here. Going even further till we reach a decent height. And then it kind of cuts to the left, goes through this little meadow area, right? Gives you a fantastic view of the countryside. Descends a little bit and curves around the mountain to the right. There lots of bees in the area, which I actually really like. Gives a lot of life to the area. And we're going to come to view of this mountain cave. This is one I've not looked into yet. It's a little bit near the village. The village is not safe yet. The closest village, I should say. And basically, then we're gonna take a descend and just go on this little straight path. And this will lead us right into the village proper, connecting directly up with a road that comes, the pathway, not the road, the pathway that comes directly into the village. Back at our village turn off, we come through here, and notice I'm not actually going into the valley proper. I really want to make that more of a terraced wheat farm. So that is another project to work on. I should list all these. And this is okay, that's another cut back through to the main area. But this is gonna loop around, and up here, I actually have a branch off. And it may eventually go over towards the mountains, but it overlooks this big open area down here. Okay, and I think we're connecting back up to the main loop. Oh, no, this does not go through there. It should. Let me correct that real quick. Okay, now I've actually just connected this back up to the other loop road, which cuts right through here. More bees. And this also has an offshoot that goes over to... well, this is basically the different version of the same canyon overlook. Yeah, so I made a shortcut through to the loop because shortcuts just naturally happen. Well, hello, donkey. You seem trapped. There you go. Now you are free. Part of our big loop comes through the other field of peonies by the fallen log, and the straight cut through goes through there. I'm trying to leave as many of the naturally generated fallen logs as possible. So we're going to come through here, and the loop, it will continue back that way. This is our path out. There are probably there's at least one branch over here as well. So come up here. Love all the beehives. So this comes up through here, and this is our main road back out towards the meadows on this side. I haven't continued it all the way down, but see, I think one of the cherry blossoms is over that hill, and then there's that other village by the ocean area that way. And of course, I'm sure it'll branch out that way and circle around to some of those. Also, from this perspective, you can see that really neat looking cave over there. So there is a branch off over here, which basically just leads, and this comes over to a very tall overlook of this same area. The other side goes on that. The other one goes on the other end. This is actually directly over. There's a bit of a different cave over there, and then it goes deeper. Okay, back down at the main loop, we come through here. There's a couple of ways you can. There's a main one going straight through. I think there's one going through there. And then, of course, you can also branch off over to this waterfall. I think a watermill would go great right up there. So add that to our plans. This cuts straight through here and then curves back over. This is where we have our hanging lantern post. And this connects right back up. Of course, the mine is right there and probably should have a direct route right here. And then, of course, this comes back up through where our current Oh, up towards the stables, really. And then, let's see. We do have an offshoot that cuts over through here and continues on that way, but also goes up to the standing stones through here. This one goes right up past where you can see the zombie to drowned farm, the backside there, and goes up to the standing stones there. The big dropper is right over there. Oof, I didn't mean to do that. And of course, it cuts and curves over through here and has a line that kind of would be the main road, the main path. And this just pretty much, it's not entirely straight. It connects to the loop road on that side as well, and then straightens up a little bit here. And cuts through and joins back up with the other end of the loop road right over here by the peony fields. All right, mysterious ones, don't forget to take good care of each other. Keep watching the stars at night and keep those dreams alive. Now it's time to get this setup moved over to the zombie mob farm. All right, let's get started on that next.